Most accurate forecast from the WATE 6 on your side storm team.
Welcome back, everybody. We continue to be weather aware overnight tonight. You want to make sure you have your weather app downloaded, Knoxville Weather in the App Store or in Google Play, and have that weather radio ready to go just in case something gets kind of bad.
Yeah, you need to, especially overnight because we're sleeping. I got a weather radio too. It wakes me up, but if I'm so out of it, I'm practically dead, it'll wake you up. So that's the good news. You need that because we have a risk of severe thunderstorms overnight tonight, and there's a risk of some large hail and damaging winds associated with that. You need to be warned. And also, Ken and Margot will be here overnight to keep you informed if anything does get too serious. Currently, we're pretty nice. Certainly better off than we were earlier today. We did have round of severe thunderstorms come through, did produce some wind damage in various locations, but not very much hail. That was back more to the north of us. 66 is our current temperature. We're almost down to where our low will probably end up being. 66 is our dew point. We have 100% humidity, a lot of juice in the atmosphere to work with these storms as they move in. 68 in Middlesboro. Most of us have slipped down anywhere between 65 and 68 degrees on average. A couple places in the outlying areas maybe just a little bit cooler than that. There's the edge of what did come through earlier, continued to go southward and was producing severe thunderstorms through Georgia and further south. This is what we're focusing on now, and numerous severe thunderstorm warnings have been issued because of damaging winds associated with this. This front is what's going to be causing it for us. As it slides more to the east and southeast, these storms are going to break off away from that front, and we're going to have another cluster of storms right through Tennessee. So that's why we have a severe thunderstorm watch, and that's through 4 a.m. So it's going to affect our friends up in Kentucky first, probably around midnight to 1 o'clock, and then it's going to come southward, and that's why these counties are in the watch. Now, I know the mountain counties are not, but there's still a possibility of some of these storms remaining severe as they make their way toward the mountains. Medium high risk for hail and wind damage out of this. Of course, medium risk for heavy rain. We're going to get some pretty good dousings too, and I'll show you the estimations coming up. Tornado risk is low, thank goodness. Let's hope it stays that way. They've had a tornado watch, though, in the northern part of Kentucky throughout much of the evening. Make sure you have the free weather app. Of course, there's the weather radio we discussed, and there are other ways. You can always tune in, and we'll keep you informed, too, of anything impending that's going to be serious. Timeline is showing you from 7 o'clock in the evening. We had some clearing, you notice, at least most of the clouds, and then now clouds have enveloped us again, and they're coming in. This is 2 o'clock in the morning. Right along the Kentucky line, that's where the thunderstorms are going to be the most severe, and especially out to the center part of the state. Northern Plateau and the northern counties have the highest risk of severity. As it drives through, you can see a lot of strong storms still going to produce heavy downpours down toward the mountains, and we will continue through about 6 a.m. to still have a few lagging showers. Then we'll start to scour out the clouds, and we'll have a little bit better weather thereafter. Estimations on rainfall, we could pick up an additional inch in some spots, maybe more than that. Middlesboro, almost an inch. LaFollette, 2. Maryville may get about a half an inch. If you get a thunderstorm, you may get a pretty good douse in a short amount of time. 67 overnight tonight, rain and thunder after midnight. Southwest winds will get quite gusty, and they'll stay gusty throughout the day tomorrow. 87 for our afternoon high. It's going to get hot again, but afterwards, we got some drier air filtering in. So it'll feel much better Tuesday and Wednesday for sure. Temperatures drop back in the 80s for highs. And then by the end of the week, look at the heat return. Gets up to almost 90, and it's going to feel hotter than that with the humidity increasing too. Austin?